It is Monday. What a glorious Monday it is. Because it is time for the Hot Takes House on the Unafraid Show. If you don't know what the Hot Takes House is, it is every Monday here on the Unafraid Show. We come with the spiciest takes from the weekend. All the things that you were wondering about. All the things that you either thought, didn't think, or need to think. You guys, appreciate your time, appreciate your energy. Thank you for joining me. Always visit unafraidshow.com. There's great articles up every day of every week. And also make sure that you send any of your comments, ideas, thoughts, anything you're mad about, happy, sad about to I'm mad, IMMAD at unafraidshow.com. So we're going to get right into the Hot Takes House today because it is pretty awesome today. Got a new format for it. It is going to be awesome. So we got 10 things in the Hot Takes House today. First of all, I got a fun fact for you guys. If you guys went to college, then you guys know what Mad Dog 2020 is. You know, the little drinks, they're like wine coolers, sort of, but like you could get them at 7-Eleven, all that. Mad Dog 2020. Do you guys know that the MD in Mad Dog 2020 does not stand for Mad Dog? Did you know that? Maybe you didn't. It stands for Mogan David. That's what it stands for. So, but we're going to get right into the Hot Takes House right now. First of all, why on earth does the AP poll have Georgia ranked number 8, being that they have 0 quality wins and the only good team they played, LSU, demolished them? I mean, I hate how the AP poll ranks teams. I mean, shouldn't the rankings be based upon what the Unafraid Show rankings are based upon? Quality wins, strength of schedule, and dominance. And Georgia has not shown any of that at this point in time this season. Are they a talented team? Did they make it to the college football playoff last year? Yes, but this is an entirely different season, people. We have to banish the AP poll. And then a team I like, LSU, who beat Georgia. I like them. But at the same time, we're not going to act like they have 3 top 10 wins because they beat Miami and they beat Auburn, neither of which should be ranked this week. It's insanity, but they have 3 top 10 wins. No, they don't. They have 1. Number 2 in the Hot Takes House. You guys, find somebody to believe in you the way that Jerry Jones believes in Jason Garrett, the Cowboys coach. Jerry Jones had the nerve to say that Garrett is an asset and thinks that he will get them to where they want to go, which is a championship. I'm going to post it in Hot Takes House today, but his entire career, he's been with the Cowboys almost 9 seasons, and there are, with 1 playoff win, nothing about that says a championship is coming. A Super Bowl is coming. Find somebody that believes in you like Jerry Jones. Also, baseball. Third on the Hot Takes House, which is the hottest takes from the entire weekend. Thank you guys for joining me. This Unafraid Show, George Reister here. It never ceases to amaze me how little interest there is for regular season baseball compared to playoff baseball. It never ceases to amaze me. And I have statistical evidence to prove this. First of all, during the regular season, baseball games, their average viewership on television is almost 60 years old. 60 years old. And then in the playoffs, and they will regularly do 1 million, 1.5 million viewers on like a big time ESPN game or a Fox game. Do you know what they did last night for the Red Sox Astros game? 20.6 million people watched. That is insane. I mean, baseball is the only sport that has such a dramatic increase in viewership during the playoffs. It is insane. Except if you exclude the Super Bowl, you have to really just be perplexed by that like I am. The Patriots fan that flipped off Tyreek Hill and poured beer on him after his touchdown. But Tyreek Hill is supposed to keep his cool. I mean, how does that equate? I mean, so somebody gets to flip you off, say all type of things to you, pour beer on you, but you got to keep your cool. I mean, the malice in the palace started over Ron Artest getting hit with a beer. I mean, come on, people. Like, just because you buy a ticket to a game, that does not entitle you and give you free license to do whatever to the players. You still have to operate by this rule. I have a rule for stadium etiquette and how you know if you're doing the right thing or if you're doing the wrong thing. If you got locked in the room, in a bathroom with that player, would you, and there could be no arrest, nothing could be happening to the guy, would you say the same thing to that player? If the answer is yes, then you're in the right. If the answer is no, then you probably shouldn't say it. That's the truth. If you wouldn't get in the bathroom and say it with the dude, don't you dare do it. Next up in the hot takes house. Serious question though. Does Tom Brady's success after the age of 40 make you wish you had taken better care of yourself? Serious question. Does Tom Brady's success make you wish you had taken better care of yourself? Because Tom Brady's been able to do something that most professional athletes have not been able to do, and most people can't do in general. Because so many people talk about, oh, my health is declining after the age of 40, my eyesight, my this, my that. But Tom Brady's still operating at an extremely high level. Why is that? Maybe it's the TB12 program, eating right, working out, doing your bands, staying away from free weights, whatever it is. Like, does that make you think about, damn, I wish I had taken better care of myself? Because youth is wasted on the young, because we always treat our bodies like trash when we're young, but then we want them to treat us better when we're older. I mean, serious. Does Tom Brady's success make you wish you had treated yourself better? Because it does for me. I was like, dang, if I had been doing this when I was young, maybe I might not have been hurt so much. Maybe I might have recovered a little bit better from 2 back surgeries. Never know. Bills quarterback Nathan Peterman has replaced Matt Schaub as the pick six GOAT. The greatest of all time throwing pick sixes. That is Nathan Peterman. And I'm telling you this because I talked to 3 people who hate Colin Kaepernick, do not think that he should be in the NFL, hate the fact that he knelt, and they're all like, damn, I would rather have him in the NFL than Nathan Peterman. It actually just blows the argument out of the way. Like, let's just play football, people. There was a clip from the shop. This is 7th on the Hot Takes house. There was a clip from the shop on ESPN. That's LeBron James' show, produced with him, Maverick Carter, all of them, and Mo Bamba, the new draft pick, I think, of the Dallas Mavericks this year. He was on the shop. And what he said made me think about my life. And I'm going to write a piece about this on unafraidshow.com. So there are times where people have said to me, which is what Bamba was talking about. I said, George, you're so articulate. I mean, I wasn't expecting that. And that always confuses me. Because I'll answer your question about Gus Malzahn in a second. It always confuses me because I'm like, okay, should I be offended as an athlete? Because is this a statement about my aptitude, my intellectual aptitude because I'm an athlete? Saying, oh, I'm surprised you're so articulate. You're so well read. Should I be offended as an athlete or should I be offended as a black man? Like, I'm always confused about that because I'm a person that doesn't like to cry racism about everything. So I always try to think, okay, where is this coming from? Where is the spirit behind this? And I'm like, damn, like, I don't know, buddy. I do not know. So that's a legit question. How should I be offended? Should I be offended as an athlete? Should I be offended as a black man? Or should I be offended as both? And I'm writing an article about that because it not just comes from the white community or some other community. It comes from black people themselves. Seriously. Because on one hand, there are racist people or people who just don't believe that you should be as smart as an athlete or as a black man. But then there's also an element and a faction of people on the black community side that will tell guys like Russell Wilson, me, other people, oh man, you're just talking white. You sound corny because you sound like this. And I'm like, how does that make sense? Like, why does being black have to be associated with all the negative things in the world? Like, you perpetuate stereotypes which make people think less of you as well. I mean, it's insane. It's insane, but I will be writing about that soon. Somebody's asked me about Gus Malzahn. Do I think Gus Malzahn survives this season? 100%. The AD just backed him up. I don't think that there's any way that he doesn't survive the season unless they find a way to what? Like lose like 6 games this year. But Gus Malzahn's job seems to be pretty safe. He just got a new big contract. Like, I doubt that he gets fired after this year. Like, they'll give him a little bit of a pass because Jarrett Stidham's not playing that well. Number 8 on the Hot Takes House. Who are these idiots who keep saying Pat Mahomes is just a hot quarterback and will cool off and will eventually be an average quarterback? I'm like, what? You're talking about Patrick Mahomes? You guys are watching the Hot Takes House, all the hottest takes from the weekend in sports. Make sure you guys check out the article on UNAFRAIDSHOW.com as well. We'll be up after we get off. Who are these idiots that say that Pat Mahomes is just a hot quarterback and he's going to cool off? I mean, it's insane. Like, the dude is setting NFL records for the number of touchdown passes he's thrown to different wide receivers. The amount of touchdowns he's thrown. Like, he's on pace to throw like 40-some touchdowns in his first year starting. You think this is going to cool off? Like, have you seen the passes? He's accurate. Yes, he has weapons, but he's accurate. He's mobile. He makes good decisions. I mean, those are the hallmarks of a good quarterback. He's not going to cool off. The dude is fantastic. Number 9 in the Hot Takes House. In 2 years, I know people are going to be bothered by this, but this is the truth. In 2 years, the Oregon Ducks program will be Alabama West. The other Pac-12 teams will have to adapt to bully ball, which is what they're playing right now. Run it down your throat, not running sideways, not soft stuff, just physical football. And that the Ducks will make the playoffs in 3 of the next 5 years. Yes, I said it. I'm here saying it right now. I full well believe it. Yes, that's the Hot Takes House. Because here's the thing about what's going on. Is that when you get the type of recruiting classes that Alabama has got, you build so much depth at every position. That's why they can fade injuries, particularly on defense, the key players. They can fade those injuries because they are so deep because of their recruiting classes. Oregon is going to finish with a top 5 recruiting class this year. If you can stack those up year after year, guess what? You're always going to be in the conversation. Like Ohio State and Clemson. That's why they're always there. It's not just the fact that Urban Meyer's some genius coach or that Dabo Swinney's a genius coach. It's that they get their teams to do the right things, stay focused, and they have a ton of talent. And that's what Mario Cristobal is doing at Oregon. And I'm telling you, it is going to change the way the Pac-12 is played and college football. Number 10 and last thing on the Hot Takes House. Washington Huskies fans. Now that you had a chance to sleep on it, digest the game, do you want to talk about it? Do you want to talk about the fact that order's been restored? I'm just saying. You just lost the last, 13 out of the last 15 years. No problem. I know I'm trolling right now, but it's okay. This is the Hot Takes House. That's what it's built for. If you guys have any hot takes, send them in to I'mMad@UnafraidShow.com. They may make the Hot Takes House. Also, you guys can get your Unafraid Show gear on the website, UnafraidShow.com. Hit the shop button. It is there. Thank you guys for joining me for the Hot Takes House. Appreciate your time. I will catch you guys tomorrow with the Pac-12 preview. Oh, sorry, the Pac-12 power rankings and the preview for this week. You guys are amazing. Catch you guys tomorrow.